Hello, everybody. What's happening?
Hey, guys.
Good evening. It's been a really bad two days here. We've both been sick. First, it started with me on Saturday night.
Well, I've been feeling under the weather for close to a week now.
Yeah, but not as hardcore as right now.
Yesterday. Yesterday was bad.
Yeah, you got really ill yesterday, and now I feel like I'm getting it, so now it's being tossed around the house a little bit. I can feel it. It's here. It's in my face.
You say
it's
that
right here in my nasal cavity.
You say that every single time I'm sick.
It's here, Heather. It's here.
Go away.
So we've been ill, but we're back. We were going to be here last night, but of course that couldn't happen. We were too sick. What's the matter?
Can you fix this, please?
What do you...
Thanks.
There.
Chris doesn't take hints well. I'm trying to
Well, I don't know what you're pointing at things. Things that don't even matter.
It does matter. You always yell at me about the mic being off.
There. Good?
I guess.
There. Is it better now? Good. So one of the main reasons why we wanted to come on for a little while is to talk about the charity Funko thing. Heather, tell them what the name is. I don't remember. It was something that you pretty much asked me about in passing, and then we agree. I just said, okay, whatever, that's fine.
The Mystery Box Battle for Charity Tournament.
The Mystery Box Battle for Charity Tournament. So there was a tournament that was started that was basically going to be a bunch of people going head to head based off of mystery box purchases, and we told you last time that it was a little weird. We weren't being contacted. There was no communication going on, and it stayed that way up until about Saturday. Finally, Saturday rolled around, and they had brought somebody new on to handle everything.
Yes, Larry.
Hashtag
Larry.
Is that hashtag Larry? So hashtag Larry reached out to us, and he said, hey, this is what we're doing now. Sorry about the miscommunication. We decided that we weren't going to go forward, and the reason being is because, one, it was a horrible startup for us. It was on a bad foot. It gave us a bad taste in our mouth.
Absolutely horrible.
And then outside of that, we found out that the boxes that you buy, you have to just keep spending money, and there's no end. It's like $60, $60, then $100, and then another $100, right? Am I right?
It was 60, then 60, then 100, then 100, and then I think a third 100. But that's only if you move on.
That's if you move on, yeah.
It was...
Which is cool. I mean, that's a cool way for charity.
It was a bracket competition where you have two YouTube channels going head-to-head with each other, and then whoever wins... basically each channel buys a mystery box from the same pool, and you all can see the different pops you're getting,
right?
Or you're gonna get. And I believe that they were set up specifically for this event. So basically each of us spent $60. We got a mystery box in the mail, and we were supposed to go head to head with another channel, and basically whoever had the highest valued box in the end moved on to the next round.
Right.
So if you move on to the next round, then you buy the second $60 box, and then you battle with someone who also moved on to the second round. And then after that, you buy a third box, which is $100, and so on and so forth.
Right. Then there was a special box or something? I
think that it's for, it said something about a bonus round box. I don't know. Like Chris said, we were not really communicated with, so I sort of pieced all this together, like all of those rules, from asking questions and talking to other people that were in the tournament, and then sitting and watching the videos of the tournaments. But basically, they were asking for donations through a GoFundMe page, and whoever got to the very end, all that money that was donated to the GoFundMe would go to the winner's charity of choice.
Right.
Which I think that is very neat, and I also think that it was a cool way of doing something fun, something that people will tune into, but the lack of communication was horrible. We were set to go live last Saturday at 2 p.m. And like 2 or 3 hours before the event, I reached out to the people running it, which were Two Peas and a Pop, and I was like, hey guys, what's going on with this? How are we going about this? Whose channel are we going to be on? Blah, 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 blah. Literally like 20 minutes before we were supposed to go live, which is at 2 p.m., we got a reply saying, we can't reach so-and-so.
Whoever we were supposed to face.
Yeah, Funko Pop Central. And we'll let you know.
You're even slower at telling stories when you're sick.
Yeah, I really
Oh
am.
my gosh,
Sorry.
like you're in slow motion.
It takes longer for me to think.
Ugh.
Yeah, we didn't get a response. I basically said, hey, any luck? And they were like, no, we'll update you when we can.
Right.
So
Long story short, they said nothing.
Yeah.
They said nothing that we could work off of and nothing about moving forward until Larry got back to us this Saturday.
Yeah.
And
this Saturday, Larry contacted us. He was very kind, and I feel bad that like he wasn't the one running it from the get-go, because we would have totally been in had he been doing it, because he was super quick to answer my questions and reply to me. Very thorough, very nice. And he was like, hey, we've reached out to Funko Pop Central. He hasn't reached out back to us. Blah, 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 blah. You're automatically moving on to the next round. And we were like, okay. So what's that mean? Basically, that means that the $60 mystery box that we purchased means nothing.
Which I have right here, and we're going to show you the contents.
That's cool.
I'm letting them know now. It's
Yeah.
getting them excited. Because I'm excited.
$60 box doesn't mean anything. You're going to buy a new $60 box and go head to head with these other channels. And we're like, wait, then why did we spend $60 on the first box?
So, yeah. So for our first box that we purchased, there was nothing to come of it. Now we have a $60 box that we spend our hard-earned money on. And it's like, well, guess what? That really sucks that you bought that and the person didn't go head to head with you. You're now in the next round. So just go ahead and buy the next box. And it's like, well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
What? Why? No. How does that even? I don't know. It just that got under my skin big time.
That really got under my skin, and the fact that I made sure to be off work way sooner than I normally would on a Saturday, which is my busiest day at the salon, to go live at 2 p.m. and not go live really, really agitated me.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Right. So anyway, that was frustrating, and needless to say, I don't think I'm going to jump back into that again without giving it a good thought. I want to think about it a little bit more. What it was I said was twice. It was the fact that there were people that were involved in it that we liked, and Two Piece and a Pop are good people. A lot of good people. Like Funko Pop Central, we sort of know him. He seems to be a nice person as well. And with all these nice folks being a part of it, it felt like, hey, of course we're going to jump into this whole charity thing. Plus, it's a charity, which is a big deal to us. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember, but last year we were big into the whole Sydney thing and trying to help that as much as we possibly could. So we're always there to help when we're able to help. However, oh, God. This is just frustrating, and I wish we could have helped. Hey, look, it's G-Force. He says, hey, man, what's happening? Yeah, so he ran into us at Keystone Comic-Con. Well, ran into me, and I gave him a sticker, and really nice dude from Miami.
I didn't get the chance to meet him.
No, you didn't, unfortunately.
Where was I?
You were off getting
autographs.
autographs. So, the box, you're probably wondering what's inside. Well, we did already open it. So, when I told you I was excited earlier, it was just excited to show you. So,
it's not a bad box, I will say
it's
that.
It's not a bad box. So, the first thing that we got was this Deadpool. We could have made this into like an actual video. The charity that never turned into a thing for us. We got a Deadpool pirate, which I've had this guy in the past, and I ended up getting rid of my Deadpools. So now I have another Deadpool. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So we'll find a home for that. Maybe a giveaway in the future. We'll give this guy away. And then we also got, which is It was a pop that was wrapped in this from Smile. When they wrap your pops into special stuff, that usually means that it's a high dollar item, I guess. The special item we got was Goku with flying Nimbus. I'm not a Dragon Ball fan. I don't care too much about Dragon Ball, but we got this, and he's pretty cool. I do buy certain characters from Dragon Ball. I do like the Brawly, but I ended up giving the one that I bought away to a friend anyway. This guy is valued at, I don't know, like 90? Is it $90?
95, I think.
$95? So he's pretty cool. I don't know. He'll probably be a trade or something, or a future giveaway. I don't know. But he's a cool pop. I remember seeing this one in the store, I think. No, Galactic Toys. I must have saw him online. I did see one with a Nimbus in the store at one point. I don't know which one that was. But these are the two that we ended up getting. So not a bad box. I don't even know if... It makes me wonder. I looked at the long list of all the pops that were included in this box. There were some Freddy characters. Some really cool, like, Freddys. So if we went up against whoever it was, I don't know if we would have won with this. This is sort of a lowball item in that set that was on the table. I don't know.
I mean, it's a nice item for a $60 mystery box.
It is. It's a cool pop. What can I tell you? I don't know. It happens. GeForce. I was hunting. I was hunting at the con, but didn't find it. Oh, you're hunting for this? Yeah. We did some hunting at the con ourselves. We found nothing at that con at Keystone. And I think partially because it's smaller. Is it because it's a smaller con? I don't know.
No,
I've had more luck at Awesome Con in DC.
The people that are running the booths at cons, they know what they have. So it's not like you're getting this awesome Grail find for $20. You're getting an awesome Grail find for $50 that it's worth plus 20 just because it's there. Right, exactly, yeah.
Lady Enigma, I won a metallic Amazing Spider-Man today with a $930 value. Congratulations, Lady Enigma.
I saw that. Congratulations.
That's awesome. That's an awesome win. Can I win something? No. I wanted to win a Chase Agent Venom, and that didn't happen. So, as I mentioned earlier, Heather and I have been sick. Saturday night was like the worst night of my entire life. I'm still having flashes back from it.
Me too.
Very, very, very ill. Heather didn't know what to do. I thought I was going to have to go to the emergency room. I was so violently, I'm not going to get into the details, but I was so violently sick to my stomach. So, needless to say, I wasn't going anywhere then. I was in bed. I stayed up until like 5 a.m. just ill, just completely sick. Last night we went to bed early.
We went to bed at we got into bed before 8:30.
Yeah.
And I started passing out around like 9:30.
I think I passed out around like 9:30 as well.
And we slept I slept until about 7. I was up for a bit and then I fell asleep until about 9:30.
Oh, Heather's.
You fell asleep till like 10:30.
Oh, I did. With Heather being sick, she just the whole night she goes like that because your nose is stuffy. So she makes this sound, and it's like it wakes me up, and I'm like, oh, that's gonna make me throw up. Like it's so disgusting.
I'm sorry.
But we were able to get ourselves back up and around today. Oh God, today I'm gonna beg you now. I don't usually do this. I beg you to go and watch that Keystone Comic-Con video that we did. Ask Heather about how much of a panic that put me in today.
I thought I was gonna get killed.
Murdered. I edited that video for a good 6 hours. Am I lying or am I lying?
I would say at least 6.
I did it from when we started to eat breakfast until about 5 o'clock, 5:30.
Yeah.
I edited. I sat in the same spot the entire day. At the end, my computer basically says, because in Gastlecast fashion, that it was crashing, and an error came up, and it said, it said something to the effect of no more memory, and it closed my software down, and I was screaming at the computer. Heather was downstairs watching TV, and she was wondering what the hell was going on. I was screaming at the computer. And finally, I did some research. It took me about 20 minutes, but I ended up finding a folder where it keeps autosaves. Thank God for autosaves. If that autosave wasn't there, I would have lost all of that information. I would have lost that entire video. All 6 hours would have been gone. I don't know what I would have done. And Heather comes up in the middle of me figuring this out, and she goes, "So, you gonna make dinner?" And from the fires of hell were behind me at this point. My eyes glowed, and I was like, "Do you really think I'm going to make dinner?"
And then, so I have not showered all day long, okay? My hair was like...
Did you shower already?
Yeah, I did finally shower. I didn't wash my hair today. I washed my hair yesterday. My hair's like this. I'm like about to fall to the floor at any moment because I'm feeling just like tired. I've laid down all day and I still feel tired. I slept for 12 hours and I still feel tired, okay?
You do? I don't know why.
And he turns to
you're
me
ill, Heather. Come on.
and he says, "Can you just make dinner?" I barely have the energy to feed myself dinner.
If you're hungry right now, just make the dinner. Let's just make the dinner. Go ahead. Get started. Because I was in the middle of a catastrophe, Heather. My whole world was falling apart. It was terrible.
You know, your wife's falling apart, but it's okay. That video.
You're fine. Come on, Heather. You're doing
I'll be fine in a day or two, I hope.
So overnight, the Target Con hit us yet again. Ugh.
Sorry.
Target Con hit. I've been hearing that too. She does this.
Yeah, well,
It's really small.
I have a really bad headache, so if I cough any harder, it's gonna hurt my head.
It's all I hear. And that. Sound like a pig. So Target Con was upon us last night and this morning. They dropped at the at Target stores. Most of them dropped at Target stores.
Yes.
The one that did not drop, the Chrome Ghost, did not.
It was a pre-order, they said.
A pre-order, but did not drop in stores today. And apparently there were
because
14...
it was a pre-order.
Okay, take it easy.
You pre-ordered it online.
There were 1,400, apparently, from what I read from comments, and I always believe the internet. 1,400 up for pre-order, so that's a small chunk. Heather, miraculously, in between her dazed and confused illness, woke up and bought some...
Funko Pops.
Oh, God. Why do I have to drag... This is how every video is. I have to drag every friggin' word out of her.
I got 2 Office Pops and the glow-in-the-dark Will.
Glow-in-the-dark Will is a cool one.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of collecting Stranger Things anymore, but I like glow-in-the-dark Will.
I like the special one. It's really weird because Upside Down Will is my favorite, and now the Glow Will is my favorite.
Were you watching them sell out online or what?
Well, my friend contacted me and he's like, "Yeah, I had them in my cart and they sold out."
What did he have in his cart? Did he tell you?
All the Office ones. He wanted the Office ones and he wanted the Will. And before I could even be like, "Hey, I ordered them," he was like, "I'm running to Target." I was like, "Okay."
Oh, so he already went in store.
Well, he
did he get them?
Yeah,
he
got
did
up
get them.
and went to the store.
Okay.
He got, I think, the last of the
gold face. Yeah, that's a cool one. It's Jim. He was in an episode called Threat Level Midnight. It was a story that Michael Scott wrote, and he was the villain. And they replayed it like they made like a movie out of it. Are you paying attention?
Yeah, they made a movie out of it.
They made a movie out of it, and Jim played Goldface. I watch a lot of that show. I love that show. What's being said in the comment section? I see you reading it.
No, I'm not. I'm just zoning out.
No, you're not. You're reading the comments.
No, I was looking at the skull, right there.
The skull?
We have a skull.
Oh
right
my
there.
God.
We
are sick.
To you.
There's something. I couldn't even tell what she was talking about. Who else is excited for the Chrome Joker?
I I didn't see that, I don't think.
Purple Scooby-Doo. I almost went and got it, but we found out today. Actually, you found out today. What happened at our local box lunch?
They didn't get it in.
Yeah, they didn't get it. And what did they say? Were they waiting for more?
Not more, just
I mean,
them.
I'm sorry, waiting for them.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, we didn't get it yet.
I wonder what that's about, because I figured that one would be one that would be everywhere, and there would be a lot of them, considering it's like for a charity.
Yeah.
That's one that I wanted to get. In fact, I have a pop waiting for us at Box Lunch right now. It's the Ursula Metallic. I bought it for Heather because you have the glitter one, right?
Yeah.
And now I wanted to get her the metallic one because it has like the little eels around her. It's really cool looking pop.
For some reason, I didn't even know that was a box lunch one. I thought it was exclusive to just some con.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I ended up... My nose itches. I ended up getting it for you, and it's sitting over there waiting, but there's only a limited amount of time to pick it up.
Well, you better get it.
And then today, Walmart almost had me. They had all of the Hulks, the Chromes, and I ended up not buying any of them. I did, but online. I bought the green one. I don't want any other ones but the green one. If they made Tony Stark kneeling with the Infinity Gauntlet, like in the movie, and they did all the different color variations of him, I was thinking about this as I was walking out of Walmart.
Why would they chrome it?
Because it's like all the Infinity Stones. But if they did that, I would buy all of them to go with my Thanos.
We know, Chris.
I didn't buy Hulk, though.
We know.
I didn't buy Hulk, though.
But he wore an Infinity Gauntlet.
I know he did. But I really wanted the Iron Man doing it.
Really should have bought the Hawks.
If I did that, you would have been so mad at me today.
I would have.
Why are you buying all them? They're stupid. Why are you buying all them? But I couldn't believe they had like 4 sets left over at Walmart. I thought people would eat those up. Are they just not popular?
I think people realize how ridiculous it is.
Because of the chromes?
Yeah, but they're also, are they larger? Or
No,
am I wrong?
same size.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If they were 6-inch, I would have bought them. I would have. I would have paid the extra few bucks for each one of them. I really would have. I know it sounds terrible, but
how
I really...
How many is it? 6 colors?
6. But I like how, I would like how big they are.
So they would be at least $20 a piece. Mm-hmm. So $120 on those.
I would have to have them because they're cool. They're different. I like when they're cool and different.
You're an even bigger idiot than I thought.
Good thing they didn't make them.
They will
See?
now. Funko's watching this right now, and they're saying, "Oh, we've got him. We've got him."
Yeah, pretty much. Aaron says he ate it up. Green and purple are the best ones. Good choice, Chris. Yeah, I almost bought the purple one today just to have the purple one because green and purple, those are like the Hulk colors. But I didn't. It was either going to be one or all of them. That's how I roll. One or all.
Yeah, we know.
You know what I mean?
Yep, I know.
So, anyway, I think that's it.
Well, no, not really.
You know, I was surprised today because Target sold out all of their Commons Haunted Mansion pops.
What?
What are you doing?
I don't feel well. What did you freaking say?
I said that Target today sold out of all the Haunted Mansion Common pops.
Of course they did. People are going to hop all
yeah,
over those.
Why though? Why on the Commons? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Because the OGs were
the OGs were, but the Commons, they're just going to make until they retire them. You're going to find them everywhere.
Well,
like the Disney Park exclusives, they make millions of them.
I know that people just go crazy over things.
I guess the people who collect them, but there was some dude that was at like Target or whatever, and he bought like all of them. I don't know if people are like trying to flip them. Like, what's the story? What's going on?
I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Look, D Sparks said that he got all of them. Hashtag idiot.
I don't think you're an idiot for buying them. They're cool. I mean, I have all the Thanos ones. I sort of want all the Hulk ones. See, now you guys are talking me into it.
Don't talk him into it.
Now I'm going to have to go buy them. Now I'm going to have to go buy them.
I hope someone bought them all and is.
They were only $8 or $9 a piece.
Only $9.
That's not bad.
Chris,
I have 5 more to buy.
That's over $50 for all of us.
Yeah, but I could have them all standing up there with all my Thanos pops.
All right, you can buy them all if you sell some of these.
Well, I mean, don't be ridiculous. Why would I sell those?
so you can fit them.
I'll find a way to fit them in here. You know I will. I started putting a lot away before. Remember I put them all away?
Yeah, you did. Where are they? Oh, in the garage and bins.
They are garage and bins.
That's great.
And then
You'll see
one
'em
day
all the
when I want to
time.
switch it up and make it a little saucy down here, a little spice it up, put up some new ones. See? That's thinking with your brain.
You are not that motivated.
Oh, I'm so
I know
motivated.
You very well.
I am
You are
so
not-
motivated. Heather, come
you
on,
are
I'm so
not that
motivated.
No.
I am. I really am.
That's never gonna happen.
The Keystone Comic-Con video was really fun to make. It took me a long time. Like I told you, it took me a few hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. I'm going to say 8. It took me 8 hours.
No, it didn't take 8.
I created it, and what's funny about the video is that I recorded footage on both my phone in 4K and also on one of the GoPro cameras. I have a GoPro camera. So I put a lot of, made a lot of video, so I had to combine all of it tonight, or today rather, and I had a ton of video, like too much video. So I went through and deleted a lot of that crap because there were some that didn't really have as much as I wanted. I also cut some of that video down. So at the beginning of the video, you're going to find that I'm just showing you around the con, and then the second half, I guess if you want to call it, is Heather and I talking about the con, our experience. There are some video pieces from the camera, the GoPro camera, and from my phone kind of laced in there as well, so it makes it a little fun. The one thing with this video, though, I noticed that on some videos, we either do one or the other. We either do a video where we're real funny, like almost the entire time. It's almost like we're comedians or something. Well, funny to us. Let me rewind. We're really funny to us, like comedians. Or we do a lot of talking back and forth to each other, where it's not as funny, it's more serious. This one was a little bit more serious. It wasn't as funny as usual. I really like when we're funny. That's what I think is part of like this channel, makes this channel fun, is that we're fun, we're funny.
Well, you should have been funnier in it.
I couldn't have been funny because we were talking about stuff we were seeing and doing. That video at the beginning, like we recorded, like down here, was 42 minutes long.
Wow.
I broke that down to 13.
Wow. Did
13,
you,
Heather.
Did you include Mark's Hedwig in the video?
No. There was no video of Mark's Hedwig. I already told you that.
Oh, there wasn't?
No. You were going to show it in our video that we made.
Yeah, I failed. I didn't.
Do you want to
show it
tell
in
them
the
what your
video.
plan was with the big Hedwig?
No, I'll do it later.
You want to do it later?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you spice it? Tell them something about it.
We already did. I'll
tell
do
him
it
again.
Later. No, I'll do it later. Oh my God, Jimmy is saying that our Walking Dead supply drop video was hilarious. Guess what? I got a payment notification because I didn't cancel that.
Yeah, great. See, we're gonna go down in history as the best YouTube channel to show off a supply drop. See, I think a lot of people.
Or the stupidest people in the world for continuing to buy the supply drop.
I don't know. I think it's brilliant that you buy them. Like, and it's not even that you're trying to be brilliant. It's just brilliant. I feel like I'm getting sick like you now, Heather. Oh my God. Can you take care of me?
No, because
Please?
what did you do all day? You sat upstairs, couldn't even make me soup. Go away.
No,
Make your own soup like I had.
I would have made you soup. What are you being ridiculous? What are you trying to make them think that I'm some sort of a-hole?
You are.
No, I'm not.
I even put the dishes away and cleaned the counters. What did you do all day? Oh, edited a video.
Of course I did.
Couldn't even make me soup.
God, you're the most annoying person I ever met. Yeah, so anyway, we have other videos we have to make up. I have more content that I have to draw up into video. When you're taking video or making videos and they come out to be 40 minutes long and it's a whole day thing, you kind of want to take a break. And that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. I think we'll have a new video drop on Tuesday. Or no, oh God, it's Monday. Maybe that's why we're also not feeling well. Mondays, you ever wake up on Monday and you just don't feel good?
No.
I feel that way almost every Monday. Especially when I roll over and you're there.
Yeah, look what Zach Bonifer said. He left an interesting comment.
I told Heather to fix dinner. No, I never. Yeah, I did. That's true.
I thought I was like half dead when
I like how
walked up the
Zach is
stairs.
keeping up on what I'm saying. I don't even keep up on what I'm saying.
I literally walked up the stairs and I felt the life drain out of me. Like, I used up all of my energy.
Let me tell you the funniest part, though, about all that. You might have noticed yesterday, or not yesterday, day before, that Heather wanted to post in the Gastlecast We Hunt Together group, which if you're not on there on Facebook, go and join it. Gastlecast We Hunt Together, go join that group. It's awesome. Heather posted on there, hey, be my Pokemon friend. Nah, nah, nah. Well, today, the only thing that she asked me to do, 2 things. Take me to get a snowball.
Soothing my throat.
And take me to a Pokestop. Can you believe that? I couldn't believe that was one of her requests. Take me to a Pokestop. I'm like, Heather, you're ill. I understand you want a snowball. Do you really want? And she like walked. She was basically nude because she was in sick clothes.
I wasn't nude. I was in pajamas and I wore flip-flops with socks.
She
Don't
did.
do that.
She did the old man wearing flip-flops with socks.
No. Old men do slip-ons with socks. I was straight up wearing flip-flop thongs with like the piece between your toes.
Her underpants
With
are
the
sticking out of her
socks.
pants. Her pants are pushed down too far. Her hair was lopped off to one side. Her glasses were not like straight. They were kind of crooked. Her lipstick wasn't done Did you have lipstick on?
I didn't have anything
Lipstick
on.
was done
Besides
improperly.
clothes.
And then she ended up getting herself a snowball. And I feel like you're feeling better ever since the snowball.
No.
Thank God for me for taking her and getting her snowball.
No, I've actually felt a little
Heather,
bit better.
look upon my glory.
I've actually felt a little bit better since I made myself that soup that I had to make myself because my husband didn't offer to make me.
Heather, how amazing do I look right
I
now?
just made it
For making you
myself.
feel better after getting that snowball. Come on.
I appreciate the snowball, thank you. I paid for it though, so you're welcome for yours.
Well, you carry cash and I don't, unfortunately. Come on. That's true, Jimmy. She does not. She does not give any Fs. I'm not going to say it, but she gives no Fs.
No, but I don't want to ruin my Pokemon streak. If you visit a Pokestop for 7 days in a row, you get extras, and it's great.
Oh,
And
no.
I just want to say that guess what? When we got into the car, Chris said, I don't have my phone. I said, oh, well, the snowball stand is literally right down the street. I have my phone. If there's an emergency, you can use mine. He said, no, we're going to a Pokestop. I want to get it.
If you're asking me to go to a Pokestop or collect Pokemon, I'm going to do it too. What, are you going to leave me out? You're like, why do you need your phone? Who cares? Jenna says, spoiler, Chris is the one who was walking around half naked. I was. I had my juicy pants on.
Oh man, speaking of half naked, you sick the other night half naked was
Oh,
gross.
God. I don't even really want to paint that picture, but it was horrible. I have never violently thrown up like that. I don't think ever in my life.
I've never seen you that sick.
And I just kept going and going and going. And it was like I couldn't keep anything down.
No.
That was the biggest issue. I couldn't keep anything down. And I tore that bathroom to pieces. And thank God for Heather. What a lovely human being. She went in there and cleaned up a lot of it. I cleaned up some that night as much as I could in my haze. But Heather went in there and cleaned it up. And thank you very much for doing it. Seriously, I'm not making a joke, but I really appreciate you doing that. That was really, really nice of you.
You're welcome. Hey, thank you for making soup for me today.
Oh, you're welcome. Your
Yeah,
soup
you-
was awesome. Get your hand off me. Yeah, it was really bad, and I don't know what the hell happened. Heather says that we went to a pool party, so I had a couple of drinks while I was there, but I was in direct sunlight the entire time,
You didn't drink
and
water.
I literally ate one hot dog,
You
and I'm
didn't
on a
drink
diet.
water.
So I'm on a diet where I'm on a keto diet. By the way, if you look at the videos on the Keystone Comic-Con thing, I'm standing straight up. I don't look like an egg right now. At least in that video, I did not look like an egg. There was a con that we went to with Heather's sister where we got a picture with Michael Rooker.
It was the shirt.
Oh, no, it was me.
No, it was the shirt.
Oh, Heather, it was me.
It was a
I was in
SpongeBob SquarePants
Listen, I know
shirt.
you're embarrassed that you're that you dated an egg, but I was in the shape of an egg, and her sister had to go in of the picture of me, Heather, and Michael Rooker, and my friend Bobby, and edit my stomach down. It was horrible. It was horrible. So in the new video, I don't look like an egg, and I was really proud of that. I spent most of my hour gazing upon my delightful starting to get slimmed down body. I want you to know that.
Good.
That might sound weird, but I'm proud of myself. I'm going on 3 weeks now of not looking like an egg. I'm on the keto diet. So I'm on the keto diet. I have a couple of beers or whatever, and then I'm sitting out in the sun, and we sat out.
How much
no
water. Did you drink?
No, I had 1 bottle of water. I sat out the entire day. I mean, in the sunlight all day long. And at the end of the night, I didn't feel bad. Once the sun went down, we were getting wrapped up and ready to go home. It was like 8:39. And as we started getting home, everything just started going. And it was the weirdest feeling I've ever felt. Never felt like that before, ever in my life. I don't get nauseous, usually. I don't get car sick. And I got all of that. All at one time. I told Heather, I was like, stop the car, I have to open the door. Stop the car, I have to open the door. So I open the door, and nothing comes out. And meanwhile, my son's in the back. He goes, what are you doing, Dad? What are you doing, Daddy? What are you doing out there? So I closed the door, and we drove around. I didn't drive. She drove us around. And I got out of the car, and I went up into the house, and all at once, I go into panic mode. I then have some weird panic attack. Now I have this weird feeling that I could be dying. In my head, I have a weird feeling I'm dying. I'm not kidding.
It's not in your head. You vocalized it.
So I'm started feeling like I felt weak. My arms, I couldn't feel my arms because I think I was having an anxiety attack. I couldn't do anything. I just felt like right then and there, I was just going to just fall over and die. Then my vision started getting blurry, and Heather's like, so what can I do for you? You seem really messed up. And I was like, get me Gatorade, get me water, just get me anything. I need Pepto-Bismol because I had this hot dog outside, no bun because I'm on this keto diet. And I'm not even supposed to do that. But I did it at the party because it was there, and I was like, oh, whatever. This is low carb. I'm just going to eat this. And I ate it, and when I got home, that's all I tasted. That's all I tasted. It was so gross. It made everything just worse.
Okay. Are we going to keep talking about this?
Yeah.
Because you're making me feel sick.
So, anyway, Heather ends up bringing me back Gatorade, Pepto-Bismol. I take all of that, and my anxiety is still up. Now I'm in the backyard walking and pacing at 2 o'clock in the morning because I just feel like completely out of it.
What's really weird about that, though, is we've had this rabbit that just chills in our yard, like in the front yard, in the backyard. He just chills. Like if you open the door,
is that son of a bitch? You think he's ripping up the yard out here?
No,
that's not him.
No,
Oh, okay. I thought it was that rabbit.
I'm telling you, it's a mole.
Okay, all right. I got a little worked up. Kayla said I shouldn't eat wieners. Kayla, you're right about that. Thanks.
We're having.
Wish you were there that day.
We're having issues in our yard, but they're molehills.
Okay, go ahead with the bunny.
Anyway, the rabbit is just chilling in the yard. Chris is pacing back and forth. This rabbit is not scared of a damn thing.
He wasn't scared of me.
Chris is pacing, and the rabbit's just sitting there.
Yeah.
I've never met a chiller rabbit.
I believe that I remember when you met Tom Holland. He doesn't. Thank you. That's a callback from our new video. Thank you for watching it. I paced and paced and paced, and by the way, the rabbit is fantastic. I believe he was there for emotional support. But I came back into the house, and I laid on my side, and when I laid on my side, it was almost like what I saw in my head was like the stars and everything when the Millennium Falcon would go light speed. Everything just whirled like this. And I was like, oh my God. And I got out of bed and I ran. And I barely made it. Barely made it. Actually, I sort of halfway didn't make it. And I went back to bed and laid down again. And then I had the same thing happen again. And then that was it. Thank God. But I laid down. I could not sleep. I rolled around all night. I just felt horrible. I had to sleep on my side. And if anybody knows me very well, they know I have to sleep on my back.
I'm sure not many people know about.
No, I always talk
sleeping
about
habit.
that. No, I always talk about how I lay on my back like
You
I'm in a
do?
coffin. Yeah, I had that conversation with a lot of my friends
Oh,
because
yeah, you
everybody
do.
always talks about that. But I sleep in bed almost like this, flat, and I don't move.
Except your mouth is open
And my mouth is open.
every time.
It's weird. So anyway, it was horrible. It was just the worst. I never want to experience that again. The anxiety, panic stuff wouldn't go away. I felt dizzy.
It has a lot to do with
I
the
felt
heat
ill.
and the lack of
Just
water.
my whole world was on fire. Thank God I'm feeling better. So thank you for all the well wishes. I did read those. Now we just have to get Heather rested back up because she is sick as a bogue.
I'll be fine.
What's a bogue? Oh, puppy bogue.
I just need to rest. I was feeling a lot better on Saturday.
Good.
And
Glad.
I even went to work. I felt like a little tickle in my throat, but that was it. Like, I didn't feel bad at all on Saturday. And then yesterday I woke up just feeling horrible. I think I really should have rested on Saturday, but I didn't. That was my downfall.
Should have made you soup yesterday and today.
Should have.
By the way, I think we have noodle soup in the kitchen already, and I bought new ones today. I'm almost positive.
We have like one packet. I would have preferred you get more of the canned kind.
Oh my God, Aaron says he screams in his sleep. Is that true? I don't mean to make fun of that, but screaming in your sleep that's something else.
I don't think Aaron's ever like serious.
I think Aaron's pretty serious sometimes.
So.
Theoretical Pop's anxiety sucks really bad, and I don't wish it upon anybody. Yeah. Not a soul. It is the worst thing ever. Heather and I both have a bout of it.
Anxiety is okay when there's a reason for it. Because a lot, like, you do something new. You're gonna feel a little anxious. That's okay. But when your mind plays tricks on you and says, this is gonna happen, or I feel uneasy for no reason, that's when it really sucks.
Yeah, agreed.
Like, bad.
Agreed.
Bad. Like, worse than just like, oh, I got this new job. I'm nervous for my first day. Anxiety. That sucks. But it sucks even worse when you think you're gonna die because you sat in the heat all day and ate a hot dog.
True. I sat out all day in the sun, hot sun, and ate a hot dog. That's my life. I mumble in my sleep as well. Heather talks in her sleep. There was a time, I think I've already talked about it on here before. Heather has rolled over. She goes, "What is that?" And she pointed at the corner of the room. And I could not sleep for a couple hours after that. It freaked me out like you wouldn't believe. And it was like pitch black and it was scary. Okay, I think we've talked enough. We're both sick. We're both getting over it. I don't want to work tomorrow, but I have to. I do want to mention that a New York Comic Con does have Paul Rudd coming on Thursday and Friday. I would really like to go on Thursday to see Paul Rudd. But now I don't think I'm going to be able to.
Why?
Because we have Monster Mania that weekend. I just feel like it's just not going to work out. Okay. I don't know. We should talk about it. Maybe if we think we can make it, maybe we'll go. I don't know. Remember, guys, go over to Gastlecast. Go over to Facebook. Type in Gastlecast, We Hunt Together. Look up that awesome group and join it right away. Make sure you answer the questions. It is a great group to be a part of. If you want Gastlecast stickers, contact us on Instagram or contact us on Facebook. Either contact myself, Christopher Gast, or Heather Gast on Facebook, and we'll tell you how to buy them. Or email us, gastlecast@gmail.com. You can go there as well. Remember to check out our Instagram at Gastlecast, which we're not giving as much love anymore. I don't know why. But we're not, and we're going to work on that soon. Maybe we even do a giveaway through Instagram. I want you all to know I love you. Heather loves you. We're big fans of you. I'm talking to you. We're big fans. You look fantastic tonight, by the way. I just want you to know that. Don't they? Look. Look at them. Don't they look fantastic? Oh my God. Is that a new shirt? I'm liking it. I'm liking that new shirt. Remember, as always, we hunt together, yes! Now is your time, by the way. This is your time. This is where we type in we blank together. Whatever you want in the middle. Okay? We'll take a picture. We'll post it on Instagram. If we remember. Sometimes we don't remember. Now is where I say we hunt together. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.